there. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Kente Business Journal for our final episode of the CAF Women's Champions League Ivory Coast 2023. My name is Ekote Amarkwata, your host for this special series that we have been doing since the inception or the beginning of this year's Women's Champions League. So I do not want to waste much time. This being the final episode, we are going to talk about the two games that went on, which being the third place playoff as well as the final that was played on Sunday. After that, we're also going to look at a little bit of statistics and awards that has emerged out of this entire tournament. So without wasting much time, let's get right into the games. So on Saturday, 18th November, and the third place playoff, it was a rematch of Group B's opener between Asfar and Ampem Darkoa from Ghana. That game was a very, very interesting game because definitely, as I said or predicted, Asfar came with a revenge mentality and they did get what they wanted to be able to clinch that bronze medal. But before confirming themselves as bronze medalists, they had their goals coming in from none other than Mayfia Nyame, the Ghanaian who plays for Asfar, scoring against the team from her home country. She is very known right here in Ghana, so yes, it was also, a little bit of an interesting take to see Nyame being the one to give the punch to Ampem Darkoa in that game. In the 45th minute, just before the halftime break, Ghislaine Chebak, the World Cup star from Morocco, put in the second goal for Asfar Rabat, and then that is how they were able to seal it. They came back in the second half. We saw a resurgent Ampem Darkoa, but they were not able to cancel the two goals that were scored by Asfar. So in the end, Asfar were the bronze medalists. They confirmed themselves as bronze medalists, also getting the revenge that they long desired after losing that game in the first opening match of Group B at the beginning of the tournament. So that meant that Ampem Darkoa finished fourth in their first ever CAF Women's Champions League, while Asfar clinched their second bronze medal in 3 tournaments. Now, Asfar has been able to confirm themselves as one of the top teams when it comes to the Women's Champions League, because in all the 3 editions, they have been ever present and also been able to get a medal in all of these 3 editions of the CAF Women's Champions League. They are one of the teams that we should be looking out for whenever this tournament comes around. Hopefully, more teams are going to be inspired by Asfar and also be able to reach this level that they have been. Also, we give huge congratulations to Ampem Darkoa from Ghana for a good showing. They've brought beautiful football out here. I'm sure they'll go back, they'll do their homework, and when they get opportunity to come back, hopefully next year or the following ones, we will be able to see a better, much more better performance from Ampem Darkoa, and hopefully maybe they can claim a medal or maybe get the cup itself. Congratulations to Ampem Darkoa, the coach and the entire team. Now on Sunday, 19th November, the final was held in Kohogo at the Amadou Gon Coulibaly Stadium in the northern part of La Côte d'Ivoire. And as you all know, it was a great showdown between Mamelodi Sundowns from South Africa and debutant SC Casablanca from Morocco. Now these 2 teams played in the Group A, where they both knew each other. Of course, Sundowns triumphant in that first game, but over here again, Sundowns, whenever they see a trophy, whenever they are in the final, I bet you they're not going to let go of it, and that is exactly what they did. So, and the game began, we saw Rufewet Tolakele, my tip for player of the tournament, opening the goal scoring in the 21st minute, where she scored a brilliant goal for her team Mamelodi Sundowns. Then after 3 minutes, Boy Tumelo came back and scored on the 24th minute to make it 2-0 for Mamelodi Sundowns. And then later on, Rufewet Tolakele added a second to confirm the 3 goals lead for Mamelodi Sundowns before the game ended. Now, it was an absolute gracious game to witness between these 2 teams. Of course, SC Casablanca were overwhelmed by the brilliance and determination of Mamelodi Sundowns from South Africa, which led to them falling in the final. But of course, we cannot deny SC Casablanca their applause, because they have been very instrumental in the entertainment that we witnessed throughout the entire tournament. One of the discoveries of the tournament, we should say, because they brought us huge performances, amazing talents in the likes of Nadege Kofi, Adjoa Kokora, Motaji, brilliant players that we witnessed from SC Casablanca. We hope to see more of them. So they were able to clinch the silver medal this time around in their first showing. Absolutely brilliant performance. They would definitely have loved to win the trophy, but that was not to be. It was all meant to go back to South Africa. Mamelodi Sundowns confirming their second trophy in 3 tournaments and definitely stamping themselves as the team to beat when it comes to the CAF Women's Champions League. Hopefully we're going to see them next year. Maybe there's going to be a lot more competition from other teams when the tournament comes around again next year. So the game ended by 3-0 in favor of Mamelodi Sundowns from South Africa after their brilliant showing throughout the entire tournament. Now, it should be noted that Mamelodi Sundowns went throughout the tournament without conceding any goal at all and scoring 10 of them, and that led to Andine Dlamini being confirmed as the goalkeeper of the tournament. Of course, there was no doubt about that at all. If you're able to keep a clean sheet throughout the entire tournament, you definitely deserve to be the goalkeeper of the tournament. Mamelodi Sundowns were also awarded the fair play team of the tournament because they recorded the less fouls and fewer cards throughout the tournament, which led to them being awarded the fair play team award. Now, already starting with the awards, we can also look at Refiwe Tolakele, who hails from Botswana, being awarded the top scorer. She scored 5 goals throughout the tournament for Mamelodi Sundowns. I was a little bit disappointed because I expected Refiwe Tolakele to also be awarded the best player of the tournament, but regardless, it was awarded to Boy Tumelo Rabali from Lesotho, who also plays for Mamelodi Sundowns. Looks like all the awards were snatched by the players from Sundowns, and it was all very well deserved throughout the tournament. Now, this tournament went by and it has been recorded to be the one with the highest number of goals scored at 41 goals. The first tournament had 40 goals scored and the second one had 39 goals. Not so much of a huge difference. It looks like an average range of goals being scored over here, but this becomes the highest goal scored tournament since the inception of the CAF Women's Champions League. Maybe it's an indication of how developed the Department of Defense and goalkeeping has improved when it comes to the African women's football. Hopefully, we're also going to see more goals being scored in the future, and we're going to see how players and strikers become brilliant, learn more, and be able to, take up advantages and opportunities when they come to put the ball behind the net. Overall, it has been an exciting tournament throughout these 2 weeks in Ivory Coast. We also noted that this tournament was a preparatory base for the AFCON 2023 by Ivory Coast. Therefore, they used it as a test for themselves, their preparedness to host the tournament in 2024 when it comes around next January. So thank you so much for joining me each and every day that I come up here since this tournament began. This is the end of the CAF Women's Champions League 2023 review on the Kente Business Journal. I'm so glad to have been your host throughout this tournament, and hopefully we're going to meet another time when the bigger ones come up. My name is Ekote Amwakwata. It's bye-bye for now. See you later. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel Kente Business Journal TV and press the notification bell to stay updated always.